Welcome back to my channel. My name is Yadi, and I hope that you all had a wonderful holiday season and a very happy new year. I know most of us were very excited to say goodbye to 2020. For today, I have some new Arteza supplies that I got for Christmas that I really wanted to show you, and I haven't opened them. I've had them for weeks now, dying to check them out, but I wanted to show you the unboxing. So here we go. You can see I've got a 12 pan set of Arteza watercolors to check out, and here are 20 sheets of cold pressed paper. They are the DIY frame watercolor pad, and basically what that means is that these are like sheets of paper that you paint on, and once that's good and done, you can fold them and they'll kind of become their own frame and you can hang them on the wall right away. So I am super excited to try these out with you today, so let's get started. Right, so the set came with a portable watercolor brush. You fill this barrel up with water and you can use it to paint with anywhere you go. I have a few of these. I've never tried the Arteza brand though, so that'll be kind of cool to check out. Oh, on the back of the box here, you can see the different colors that it comes with. I hope it has something to swatch on though. The thing about it is that you want to see what those colors look like on actual paper rather than like printed like that. They're so cute. Yes. Okay, so this sheet of paper is what I'll be swatching these on to check out the colors. And it even came with some instructions, so that's cute. Okay, let's open up the paper. Oh, and here are the instructions for how to fold it up, so I'll probably save that for later. Okay, cool. They're all glued together. I thought they were separate sheets. Okay, and then you just peel off this paper, and I don't know if you guys can see kind of the lines. This is probably going to be what we fold and all of that. Feels like pretty good paper, good thick paper, so let's test it out. So most of you may have noticed by now, but this video is part 1 of 2, and the reason for that is that I ran out of time this week, and I really wanted to get a video out to you guys after I've been gone for so long, so I decided to turn this into 2 parts. Overall, what that means is that I have not been able to try out the watercolor pads. I really thought I would get through to them this week, but it just didn't turn out that way. The theme for what to paint this video was some plants, and I've never really painted plants before, so I decided to take some time to do some plant studies and kind of practice painting leaves, and I really didn't expect that to take me as long as it did, so that's what I ended up doing for this week. So I'm really sorry about that, but next week we're going to give those watercolor pads a try, and I cannot wait for us to see how they turn out. So some of you might be wondering, well, Jenny, why would you paint plants if you've never done them before? And well, part of the reason that I picked plants was because I've personally always wanted to have a bunch of plants in my home, but I used to live in a basement apartment with no windows, so I couldn't really have any plants. And last year we moved into a larger house, so I finally got some window space, and so I've been kind of like on the back of my mind wishing like, oh, I think I'm gonna be ready to have plants soon. And earlier this week I had this random dream where I bought a lot of plants and I was really excited to bring them home. I know, not the like most exciting dream, but I was really psyched about this. When I woke up, I still felt that excitement, like, oh, my plants. And I I thought, well, geez, if I'm this excited about like fake dream plants, maybe I should get some real plants finally. So currently I'm in the process of setting up some like shelving and spaces to put my plants on. So I've had plants on my mind all week, and that's why I wanted to paint them. Well, that's part of the reason. The other reason is because I want to improve as an artist, so I want to practice painting more and make more studies. So I've never really painted plants before, and I thought this would be like the perfect opportunity to try and improve that skill. It's one of my New Year's resolutions, though honestly, as far as personal resolutions go, I didn't really like force any on myself. I figured since the last year was so crazy, I really didn't want to put any pressure on myself. But I did pick some general artistic resolutions, things that I felt really excited about and that I really wanted to work on. I'm just curious, is anyone else also having some like more laid back New Year's resolutions? I'd love to hear them in the comments below. So if anyone follows my videos, you may have noticed that I did take some time off for the holidays, and I'm personally really grateful for having the chance to take that time off. But I did feel kind of bad because I kind of like disappeared. Like the last video I had up, I said like, see you guys next week, and then I disappeared for 3 weeks. So I'd like to be better about keeping you guys in the loop for anyone who is interested or curious. At least next time I'd like to make some kind of announcement video, or if you follow me on Instagram, I'll definitely post more updates there. Now, as far as initial thoughts for this watercolor pan set, I loved it. I didn't really think I'd like it as much as I did. The whole reason I got this pan set, to be honest, was to get a cheaper set of watercolors to practice with for that New Year's resolution I mentioned. I felt like the only other pan that I have is a White Nights watercolor set, and I love that set, but it is a little more expensive and it's a little harder to find in the US. So I always felt like a little anxious whenever I would use it just to doodle or to like make studies with. So I decided to buy a cheaper pan set to use just to practice. So I really wasn't expecting it to be that great, but this set is so nice. I love the colors. The blues and reds in particular are so beautiful. I don't have any other watercolors in these shades, and they're so creamy and vibrant too. I just loved painting with them. I wanted to give you guys like a negative thought too. I don't have that many right now. Maybe once I paint more with them, I'll have some more thoughts about it, and I'll make a whole video on how the pan feels after like painting for over a month or so. But one thing right off the bat that I didn't love was how weak the lemon yellow shade looked, especially in comparison to the rest of the shades. I had to go in like multiple times to try and like bring that color out when I was swatching. I still couldn't get it to really pop the same way all of the other colors did. So that would be my one gripe. Not really anything that like personally felt detrimental to the set. Like I would still buy this set knowing what I know now. Ooh, and if you're looking to practice improving watercolor gradients, I would recommend swatching as just like an activity to do. After I swatched all of those colors, I felt like I really improved on creating gradients. And I'll add onto the screen here the instructions that I used to swatch. It's the instructions that came with this set. It was super helpful and I very much enjoyed it. And I don't know, if you're looking to improve, that might be something you can give a try. So this is how the studies turned out. What do you guys think? I personally really like the final two big plants that I did, the hanging plant and this really large leaf I did. They were really fun to make, and I look forward to actually doing the official paintings with you guys next week. Thank you so much for sticking around up to this point. I have had so much fun making these YouTube videos with you guys, and I look forward to making many more. If you had fun with me today, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's a really big help. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!